What's up, geeks? This is Bry2J with episode 10 of Yay Toys. Today's review is going to be on the TV series Walking Dead, Series 9, Daryl Dixon, technically Gravedigger Daryl. So, Series 8 had a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Gravedigger Daryl for Walgreens. It was released for SDCC and then came toward the East Coast a few months later, but it was still an exclusive. So now, the Series 9 gave us the same Daryl. Very, very minor differences. I'll talk about that. So, yeah, I'm kind of confused. Let's try to figure this out together. Okay, so the Daryl on the left is the Series 9 Daryl. The one on the right, the Walgreens exclusive Gravedigger Daryl. The only difference? This one accessory. Yep, that's it, folks. You're only getting this one accessory. Very nicely painted, very nicely sculpted. I do like it. The unmarked grave, but this is it. This is the only accessory that you're getting. Minor differences in the paint apps on the figure itself, which I'll explain. It's kind of like when they released the Daryl Dixon with the chopper, and then a few years later, the Daryl Dixon in the so-called flashback series. Again, only one accessory difference. Same figure, at least with the two, I'm going to just call them both Gravedigger Daryl. The new one, they at least changed the paint. The flashback series versus the one with the chopper, however, it was the same exact figure, just minus a bike for the flashback. So, let's talk about the height, the articulation, and the difference in paint apps. So, the Gravedigger Daryl versus the new Gravedigger Daryl. Alright, so the only difference really are the paint apps. The Walgreens one, lighter flesh tone, less dirt. Right? The newer one, the Series 9, darker flesh tone, like he's been out in the sun, and more dirt. So that's it for the paint apps. I mean, I do like both of these figures equally. I just think the newer one stands out a little bit better. The knife, same exact knife, so no differences there. The shovels, the one on the left is the one that I got with the Series 9 Daryl. The one on the right, the Walgreens exclusive. The only difference, the paint apps. A little bit more dirt. It's kind of hard to show on this camera. But a little bit more dirt toward this part of the shovel, where no dirt on this one. Again, the only new accessory. As for the height, Daryl stands at just about 5 inches tall. So he fits in perfect scaling with the rest of the Walking Dead line. Now let's talk about his points of articulation. Daryl's articulation is actually pretty awesome. So his head can go all the way around. Just be careful because of the bandana. First, take a good look at the bandana. I mean, again, my camera is kind of, shitty. But the detail work on the bandana is just really beautiful. They did an amazing job. So anyway, head goes all the way around. Arms go out that much. They swivel, ratchet joint elbows, fully articulated wrists. There's actually a little cut in there too. I don't know if you could see it, but that turns as well, so that's really awesome. He does have the upper diaphragm swivel, a little bit of crunch, waist articulation. We're going to call it the Daryl joint because that's what they referred it to when you were able to fit the Daryl with the chopper, as you see on the right. They changed the articulation around. So he has his own articulation. legs go out that much. He can kick forward, backward, pretty decent actually. He does have the upper knee swivel, ratchet joint knees, and he does have ankle articulation too. So this Daryl does have a lot of articulation. Again, the paint apps, I'm really liking this figure. You know, he's the dirtier one of the two Gravediggers. If you can find the Gravedigger Herschel, he was a Target exclusive, and let me tell you, he's a bit rough to get. I looked for him. I can't find him. If you could find him, God willing, go for it, because they would actually have a nice little, display. They look nice together, actually. So yeah, this Gravedigger Daryl Part 2, I really like it. Yeah, look, take a look at the wings there. Yeah, really neat. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you do see him in stores, do grab him. I got mine actually surprisingly at Walgreens. So it's funny that I found both versions at Walgreens, yet the one on the right is the exclusive. I am a fan of The Walking Dead. So regardless of it being a double, I got them, because if you look on the left, it's the flashback series, when the one on the right is the one I bought with the bike. So as a Walking Dead fan, it's kind of a must-have. I do wish they did make other figures instead. However, again, if you see them, grab them. Real quick, here are the figures in the rest of the wave. So, Beth, I'm really happy about. Finally, a T-Dog. The Water Walker from that run where Father Gabriel was involved with, like, the woman or whatever. So, I don't know why they chose him instead. I think that's the one that got Bob, though. So, that's pretty cool. Another Dale. So, that's 2 Dales in 2 series. However, this is the one that got attacked. There's Daryl. Constable Michonne. I do kind of wish they released a Rick in the uniform, so it would pair well together. Maybe next time, depending on if they choose not to quit the 5-inch line. That's a long story. But yeah, I am happy with the wave all in all. So eventually I'll get these guys and I'll review the rest. So yeah, again, if you're a Walking Dead fan, do pick them up. If you did like what you see here, on YouTube, it's Yay Toys, ! Twitter and Instagram, it's BRI_2J. If you're a fan of us, check out InnerCityGeeks.com, where you get a ton of awesome stuff, including the thing I'm personally involved with, the ICGPW Slamcast. If you like pro wrestling, we're the guys to listen to. We're on iTunes and Stitcher. There's Good Games with Frank and Alex. Good Games is also on iTunes. My latest thing, if you like blogs, there's Nerd Notations Presents. It is a working title, so, we'll get there. The one that I think you guys should check out is the one where I talk about xmanny87 on Instagram. Look at his pics and see why he's awesome. Well, that's it for me. I hope you liked the review. Remember, while you're posing your plastic, think aloud, Yay Toys. It's how I do it. Peace.